Mama Coop is playing in glitter. Mica powder shimmer everywhere. Pouring epoxy like a rainbow river. Yeah, there's glitter in the air.
Hi guys, Mama Coop here. Hey, so we're going to make us a nice little, well, it's like a tray, but it's like a wall ornament, I guess you'd want to call it. But anyways, we are going to make it with candy canes. We're going to lay a small thing of resin down, then we're going to put the candy canes in, and then we're going to lay the resin in. So let's get busy. So first I am going to mix me up about, we're not going to need that much resin. So let's go with I'm going to go with about 60 mLs and like I said, we're just skimming the bottom at this point. All right. So that's, and I use a 1-to-1 ratio. So that is going to be 30 mLs of A and 30 mLs of B. So we're going to give that a good stir. And you want to make sure you don't get any bubbles in it. If you do get bubbles, you can pop them with a heat gun, and or you can use alcohol when you get it down in your mold. I do like to spritz my mold with alcohol. That helps with bubbles. Okay, so there is, it's still a little cloudy, so that means it is not stirred to its right consistency yet. So when you see that, and as you see all the bubbles there, that means I am stirring it way too fast. When you stir it slow, you don't get the bubbles. You want this resin to turn clear. That means it is at the right consistency for pouring. Now as you're pouring, you want to scrape your sides. Not all the time, just maybe about every 3, 4, maybe 6 times you go around. You know, just scrape your sides. Now I'm not going to get an accurate reading on this clear because I introduced a lot of bubbles in here. But it looks a lot clearer than what it did when I first put it up to the camera. So we are going to go ahead and pour. Alright, so I'm not going to pour the whole thing because that's way too much for me. So I'm going to set it off to the side. Now, I am going to spritz it and see if that helps me with my bubbles. Yeah, I can see them popping, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it. I'm not going to use my air gun, my heat gun, sorry. Alright, so I'm going to start placing my candy canes. Now, if I put them in the wrong spot, I will pick them back up and I will move them. Now, I did do a preliminary before I come live. Or before I did a video with you. Now, if you mess with resin, baby wipes are your best friend. Anytime you get resin on your hands or whatever, baby wipes are your best friend. Also, we are introducing air bubbles right now because we are messing with the resin again. So we will be putting, okay, so now I need to trim this candy cane. So you're going to take a pair of scissors and you're just going to nip the end just a little bit. All right. Now fit in there again. Okay, so now everything is in there nice and snug like a bug. All right. So then now we make sure everything is below our mold. So what I like to do is I take my hand and I set my hand on top. So As long as I can't feel it above my hand, below my hand, there's a little bit of raise, we are good and gold. All right, so now I'm going to take and I'm going to finish pouring this out. And I got to see how much more resin we do need to cover our candy canes. All right, looks like we just need about 20 more ounces. 20 more milliliters. And we are good. So let's go ahead and make 20 more milliliters and we will be right back. Okay, we are back with our 20 ml of resin. We're going to put that back on with make sure we're covering our candy canes. And we are good. Just make sure every candy cane's covered. Now we get to spritz, spritz, spritz. It looks like we are golden. Yes, we are. We are golden. So, if you like what you've seen, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.